Welcome to Lyle, place of connection. Oshan yon kasnan vish noktai vaniona. Karim nok dosan yetom ka. Vishnan tekon shata. Veni raktosom kana chitu. Venyata kishon. Delimno kushali dam kacha. Vish noktam kushate nukso. Now is our time. It is our time to accelerate, to evolve more rapidly. In the circumstances of the world around us, we recognize it needs some guiding points, points of light that shine upon the darkness in the ignorance and separation. Those are the dilemmas that humanity faces. It's nothing different. It's been that way all along. No matter who's been saying what, it's been the same. Each leader, ministers, prophets, all of it amounts to the same thing. Just more beliefs, more controlling, more limitations, which brings about more separation. As we evolve, there's something greater for us. There's something to achieve, something to go beyond where we've been. So we look at life, we see that these experiences are on purpose. They are teaching us about a greater potential that lies within, that we are a part of something far greater, something extensive, huge, big, but the little minds cannot perceive it. Those that are caught in beliefs and concepts and conditioning cannot believe it. Very few are waking up to this new possibility. It really is about becoming the new human. The new human is rising above those things around it, those limitations, concepts, and beliefs. To recognize that is the high point of our existence. We may see the world in darkness. We may see it falling apart, falling backwards. And we recognize the mistreatment of humans and of nature. We see this consumption, destroying, taking, selfishly living. And to beware, there is coming a balance. There is coming a point where these things must be reckoned with. Where the whole of creation is founded upon the new human taking his rightful place in existence. Everything in our life, every experience, is all on purpose to bring us to a place where we move beyond the structures and limitations of a separate self. To see this and to experience it is a great privilege. When you can look beyond the appearances of things, because that is not what they are. It's just how they appear to be. So to use new eyes, to have new ears, to speak new words is the way of the new human. To live in a world that is chaotic, destructive, lots of fear and separation and beliefs is quite a challenge, actually, because everywhere you look, you see those limitations. You see those that are caught in their own belief and concepts. But there's a way out. The way out is the light. The light within you is the most powerful thing in the universe, and it is eternal. It is not a limited edition. Light bulbs burn out, but you can't. You can't burn out. You may dim at times. You may be hard to see yourself at times, but you never burn out. For light cannot cease to exist. It is absolute, permanent, total, in all things. And that is the consciousness. The consciousness within you is the consciousness that is within all of creation, is actually all of creation. Universes, cosmic experiences, transcendent existence is what you're up for. To recognize that the physical body is not a limitation. It's just an opportunity to be with something more. When you realize that the body is simply the expression of beliefs and concepts and conditioning, you begin to change. You can change and transform. Oh, you won't change the body too much. You'll look pretty much the same. But you find within yourself a greater degree of contentment, of awareness, of energy, of seeing clearly possibilities. Life is made up of inspiration and imagination, which creates creation, comes to creation. To be that is just to let go. Just say, yeah, I'm there. There I am. Now, what am I going to do? I'll create a new universe. I'll create a new way of life. I'll create new thoughts. You can. There's no boundary to what you can create once you know who you are. The problem is getting to know who you are. Because there's so many things around us that say, no, that's not it. You can't be that. You're just a human being. Just like a bunch of animals running around in the world. Well, we might not argue with that. It seems like there are a bunch of animals running around in the world, fighting for whatever. But humanity is on the verge of becoming its full potential in this realm of existence. And there are many realms in which to experience. Once you recognize this one, you become open to more. It's like looking at a book. The first page, you become satisfied, well, that's it. What about the rest of the book? There's so many pages. Turn the page, see what's next. Turn the page again, see what's next. So we can use our life as this experience to grow and evolve and become more. There's no ceiling to your possibility, no limit. The only limits are what you limit yourself with, and those are the consequence of beliefs, concepts, or conditioning. Oh, the world wants to keep you in that pigeonhole, This is what a human is. This is what happens. This is what you have to do. Don't believe it. The outside, the systems, the structures attempt to control you, to hide from you everything that might be possible. But when you are awake within yourself, when you realize that you are the light, the great presence of the consciousness, you can't be fooled. You can't be deceived. You see right through the circumstances, the conditions, and the beliefs around you. You see, wait a minute, I'm far more than that. I'm not just a mere human being. I'm actually a new human, a new creation of consciousness, awareness, transcending, moving beyond the boundaries and limitations that have always held us in a certain place. You grow tired of being limited and structured. You grow tired of being less than. The reason for that is you know within yourself there's great potential. There's far more to experience when you let go. When you let go of the beliefs, the concepts, and conditions that hold you back, what's next? We begin to look for what's next. Next. We're moving into next. To see that as a new human, that's what's next. To be free of boundaries and limitations from beliefs and conditioning. You break free from the past. You break free from they say, and you begin to say, I say. You take that position. It takes courage to say, I say, because they say seems to be more powerful. But they say is made up of a lot of conditions, beliefs, concepts. So I say, from the new human standpoint, from the consciousness that is the totality of existence, I say, this is. When you are brave enough to take that step, you will begin to see transformation taking place in your life, in your body, in those around you, and ultimately in the world. You must realize that nature is part of this also. That we cannot continue to abuse nature and get away with it. There will be retaliation coming along. You can't get away with anything in this world that is not in alignment with the higher, greater possibilities of humanity. That's where we head. Anything outside of that is a limitation and is limited in its frame and time and experience. The only unlimited thing is the consciousness that you are moment by moment.
Shantara says, thanks, Ishvara.
You're welcome, Chantar.
Johanna says, wonderful. Thank you, Ishvara. No boundaries, no limits. Much love.
Thank you, Johannes.
And Tim says, thank you, Ishvara.
Thank you, Tim.
Anna and Slava say, thank you, Ishvara. Beautiful.
Thank you, Anna and Slava. Thank you for being with us today and listening. Thank you for being part of this unfolding. And thank you for your love and support.